Okay, what I recently found out was that there's three types of chicks, right? There's the psychotic, neurotic, and extroverted. The way that you deal with each one is different. I think the psychotic is quite by far the easiest. Just by approaching randomly, certain emotions are triggered, right? The emotions that they actually connect with. Again, because these people actually try to push the boundaries as far as they possibly can go. Right? They try to do the craziest things. That's what really makes them happy. So just by the sheer randomness of coming up and saying hi, just that sheer taking it from there and escalating it is enough to trigger those good, happy emotions. The second one is the neurotic. Extroverted. Okay, I used to be really good with the extroverted, like really good, and then I sucked, and then I got better again. And thought about what I was doing with the extroverted. That really made me very successful. And what I realized was the extroverted really they work on their value, right? The attraction value is based solely and wholly on status, right? Social status. The higher the social status, the better. Okay, and I've actually created a mechanism that helps us to high status, right? Not high value, because that's the whole thing in general, whether you're talking about extroverted, neurotic, or psychotic. Okay, so the demonstration of higher status is actually takes place in two parts. First, you want to demonstrate that you and her are of equal status, right? And you want to get that sort of comfort, right? That you're not below, you're equal, right? And to do that, when you approach, you say, blah blah blah. Say, what's your name? What's your name? Because usually with extrovert girls, if you ask them what their name is, they'll tell you what their name is. And then from then on, you just want to connect. Ask her anything, observe anything, and then boom, connect. Be like, yeah, I know that. I've been there. I've done that. I've seen this. I've been there, right? And I just want to fucking show higher status, higher status, higher status, higher status, higher status. Right? So right when you create that comfort, that similarity, right after doing that, then you just want to make differences, are able to show that you are incredibly high status, way above her, right? Now, how people screw this up is they get too caught up in comfort, right? Or they never even create comfort. They just assume higher status, but then that sounds like someone who is below them saying that they're all these things, but they really are not. So once you're able to create that equality, right, then you can show your super high status. I was just checking my audio there because it looks funny. Alright, so you show value for the extrovert girl, right? And once you show value, i.e. higher status, believable higher status, you're good to go. You ask for the number, she'll give it to you. Okay. I've never, ever been successful with a neurotic chick. So I can't tell you how to go about it, but I tried a bunch of things and they don't work. And so if you're able to make these things work, tell me how you make them work, right? Okay. So my idea with the neurotic chick is always to go indirectly, because I think I've actually gotten 2 or 3 neurotic chicks by accident, right? Because and then I sort of made fun of their situation, right? Like if she's like a 26-year-old girl who's working in retail, I go, you're working in retail, let's go to Mexico, right? And so I think that's more like she's in that shitty situation, but she's really psychotic, really neurotic. So I personally don't think I've ever faced a girl that's really neurotic. If I have, it was just blown out, so I would never know. But yeah, that's my suggestion for psychotic or neurotics. But in terms of psychotics and extroverts, you do that, you're in, guaranteed. Alright, well, it was great talking to you guys. I'll see you soon.